All right, welcome to the Benevolent Buckley Show, Episode 4, special one-year anniversary commentary. I'm Ryan Matthew Ziegler, one of the actors, and I am joined with writer-director Tyler Am.
Yep.
And not writer, not director, barely actor.
Barely
Joe,
human.
Yeah. I actually did extremely little on this shoot.
Joe Buckley is your name.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Hello, I'm Joe Buckley. I accidentally hit the mic. But yeah, no, I was basically just acting. I don't know. I think I lifted some things.
I will say, Joe, and I've said this to you in person, but I want to say it on the record. I am very impressed, actually, with how you pulled off your acting in this, along with the skills, the formidable skills of Tyler Am's editing.
Thank you.
Because I remember being here for a rehearsal, and if I would have been a betting man, I would have bet this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, well,
a week before the shoot, I officially gave up.
Yeah.
Joe was over here like almost every day, like for like the month or two leading up to the shoot, trying to rehearse, and he literally, and I'm still convinced that you did not do any practicing or rehearsing at home, and that you would come here and I would get so fucking frustrated, and then Ryan and Lisa worked with you to try and get you like basically in that last week caught up.
Yeah.
So, and I was not convinced. I was like actually probably sour, I think, on the day. And then lo and behold, Joe gets in front of the camera and out come the lines.
Yeah, I remembered most of it. I have an awful shit memory. It's awful.
He's the epitome of the guy that's like, oh, don't worry, I'll do it on the day.
Yeah.
And then on the day, he delivered.
Yeah. So, well, don't you dare get used to that. You better start rehearsing for anything else we do in the future.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah, because it's just you can't motivate him to do anything.
Oh, no, I'm very, very unmotivated.
Yeah, you say you have a hard time remembering, but I think it's because you just don't use your brain.
Yeah.
Well, I got something knocking up in this year-old noggin.
When Joe shakes his head yes or no, you do hear like a wet, sort of rattly, slappy. Yeah. It's like when you grab a jar of pickles and you shake it, you know that sound? That's what it sounds like when Joe...
Yeah, like a hairy...
That's what it sounds like when Joe moves his head in any direction.
A hairy coconut.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I think Joe has 22 concussions right now.
Probably, yeah. I like that. I run into things all the time.
Oh, he does. He's such a klutz.
I knock things over, yeah.
But anyways, no, Joe did pull it off because, I mean, we had mentioned before that, basically 36 hours of filming. That's all we had, including like 6 hours to sleep.
Yeah.
Actually, we shot on a Saturday and a Sunday, I think.
Yes.
And that Saturday night, I stayed at the shelter, or not the shelter. I stayed at the community theater.
Yeah.
And
you did? You stayed overnight?
Yeah, because you had to be there
to sleep on the couch
to get people in.
Oh, wow.
Because we didn't have keys. One of the board members let us in, and so I slept on the couch. It was fucking freezing because the heat was out. I remember Cheyenne trying to finagle to get that up and running, and it wasn't going to.
That's right. We couldn't get the heat at all that weekend.
There. Yeah. And so, but I was only asleep for like 4 hours, but in between, somebody came in the building. And I heard them come in the break room where I was sleeping on the couch. I don't know who it was. I did not get up. I should have, because it's like I could have died.
Yeah.
You never know who it could have. It could have been some derelict.
Could have been a ghost.
Could have been the ghost of the porn there, because that theater it's now community theater, but it used to be at Twin Cinemas for years and years and years. And I've been told that one half of the theater showed first-run movies, while the other half of the other screen in the building showed exclusively porn.
Oh, yeah. So dads would bring their kids go see the movie.
Yeah, go see their movie.
Papa's gonna go see
something else.
The kids would go watch Bambi. And then the dad would watch Bambi Eats Ass.
Yeah.
And it was that way for years until it went out of business, and then 212 bought it and renovated it. But I've been told that story by pretty much everybody that's any of the old timers. Always like to say, well, 212 used to be partly a porno theater.
Yeah. I came here all the time before.
You came here?
Yeah. Oh, God, I wish porno theaters were still a thing. But
why? You have it in your home.
Yeah, but it's the shared community aspect of it.
Yeah, Joe just wants to be seen doing it.
I want to jerk around strangers.
Joe would like to be the guy in the raincoat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and actually, I would bring my
Joe's
own Twizzlers.
Joe's a throwback in that way.
Yeah, I would bring my own Whoppers and Twizzlers.
Yeah, he's
Whoppers and Twizzlers. That's disgusting.
He's very nostalgic.
It's already bad enough to be in a porno theater, but then it smelled like cooked meat.
Yeah, a little turkey breast.
Joe's nostalgic for those days where people could go into a movie theater and masturbate out in public.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, it would be great. Maybe if we do get to do a season 2, we have a Paul Rubens arc where Joe gets caught jerking it in a porno theater.
Yeah, it's just in the state park. I was jerking it to a bear.
Well, growing up, he always had a fetish for Smokey the Bear.
Oh, he's
Only
so
you
handsome.
can prevent forest fires.
I'll prevent
with
forest
your semen.
fires, all right. Yeah, and your goddamn mouth and eyes.
Okay.
You
Okay.
fucking-
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Joe, countdown.
God
All right,
damn it.
you can start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
Episode 4, baby.
Episode 4 of the Benevolent Buckley Show.
I don't know if you've noticed, but in that last shot, there's a tiny little skull,
Yeah,
animated
yeah,
skull
a little
floating through.
animated
I love that.
Little detail.
It looks like real smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just a
It's a glass.
that's a cardboard box with a bunch of dirt in it, with a cross section with plastic. So that's how we managed to put that shot
So
together.
good.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
this is my cousin Tad Becker. He does his own kind of podcasting network thing. Let me tell you about.
Now, Joe claims this is his cousin, but you know what? I think, man, you may be half brothers. Maybe, there
you're
needs to be
too
a
similar.
DNA test. There's the similarities.
Okay.
Your body shapes are a little different,
Yeah.
but the brains are the same.
Yeah, he's more pear-shaped and I'm apple-shaped.
Tad's a little more
Oh,
responsible,
look at that!
too.
Look at that coat.
Yeah.
we found that coat in the costume section of this theater, and Tom just started wearing it. We're like, all right, you're gonna wear it for the episode.
Yeah. I wish I would have thought to wear my Butcher the Baker shirt instead of the Pennywise thing.
Yeah, but again, it was freezing, so I think he probably was wearing it for practical purposes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked out well.
Look at
Oh,
this.
yep, and he got
That
his
is
podcast
not
logo.
that is not the only time that these two men have furiously
Exchanged
dressed
clothes.
and undressed each other.
No.
That's why they did it so seamlessly.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Well, we did a couple takes.
Here comes the great reveal. This is a good day.
That's a good gag.
That pause. Hey, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Look at that.
God.
He's like an old gypsy woman.
Yeah.
I'd like to take that rope and put it around your neck.
Yeah, I'm just stealing the candles off the set.
Who are you? Why are you late, Joe?
None of your business.
Okay, yeah, come on, everybody. Let's bully this man into telling us what happened.
Yeah.
Normally,
He
that
really
one
looks
ear.
uncomfortable. Okay, so let's get to the bottom of that.
Okay.
I wanted realism throughout the whole thing. I didn't want to pull any punches, so I bought a
Dildo.
I don't know, like a
A flesh-colored dildo.
flesh-colored dildo, one that has a suction cup on it for mounting.
yes.
And I am so disappointed in myself that I let so much of that poke through his pants.
Oh, no.
That is way too big, too big for you.
Listen, I can guarantee you, I have at
Hold
least...
on a second. You stop it right now,
What?
because as soon as that thing showed up in the mail, the first thing you did was shoved it in your mouth.
Yeah,
and that is
true.
a fact.
For shock value. I was making my buddies laugh with a dildo in my mouth.
No, that was
Yeah.
for pleasure.
No, it wasn't. No, I was entertaining the folks.
How many times, though, have we caught you trying to sneak out of Tyler's house with it?
That's because I collect things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Joe has tried to take that dildo. Every time he's here, where's the dildo, Tyler?
Yeah.
No, not every time I'm here.
He collects gapes.
No.
Oh, is this mom again?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay, so as you can tell, there's a slight discoloration between the hood and the, I don't know what you call it, the rest,
body.
The rest of the cloak. Yeah, the body of the cloak. Somehow we failed to realize that we accidentally bought two different shades.
Yeah,
or,
we did.
or they were two different production
Runs of it, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's one that's slightly blue, very lightly blue. We couldn't tell in person.
Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your parents' kitchen.
Yes.
This whole sequence here is so good. This was something that was shot after the fact. I had no idea this was in it until I watched the episode.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was watching all of this cooking segment first run as an audience member, and I was howling.
Yeah, we wanted to make the episode a little bit longer.
So good.
Yeah. So because the interview unfortunately wasn't very long, and so we were running a couple minutes short, and we wanted to at least hit 15. And so we decided we'll go to my parents' house. They kind of have like a nice
Yeah, upscale kitchen.
upscale kitchen, and everything you were about to see really happened.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
None of this is fake. None of this is not staged
Well,
food.
you can't fake it. I mean,
Well, what I mean, this is not a. This
It's
is
not
a real.
plastic.
It's a real
Yeah.
chicken.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I cut my finger on that because I was kind of actually fisting it, and then I some bone wedged underneath my fingernail.
yeah.
Now cry, Meg. Be careful.
Look at that. Oh.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Some people have a very big problem with this segment. They just can't watch it.
I'm sure
it's disgusting.
It's
Oh, I like
horrendous.
this.
Yeah. Oh, there was actually something so disgusting we had to cut it out. It was like a little veiny bit off of the chicken neck, and I was
really?
playing with it and stroking it. And it was too gross to make it in.
Yeah.
No, I think it's in there.
No.
Oh
it-
God.
Look at that.
It's
So
a
Joe
big,
had to be directed there.
Yeah, sure.
That wasn't Joe's.
No. I know things.
No, you don't know nothing.
I know things about Flash.
So we actually did some research to learn other ways people can
See, look at that thing.
to learn all the ways that Joe could get
Botulism
get
and stuff.
sick.
And, Ooh, I hate beats.
Look, this was just the camera was just running and Joe was doing this.
Well, I was making sure that the sound wasn't coming
you-
off of the clanking.
Tyler, were your parents there when you were shooting?
My
Yeah,
dad
they were
was.
home.
Did he come by at any time and watch?
No, but afterwards he's like, what were all those weird
yelling.
sounds? I'm like, that's just Joe.
Oh God.
If you're lucky enough to know where to get it, buy some extra raw milk.
Ugh.
Extra raw.
Good way to get the diarrhea.
Straight
And
from
these
the
are all
cows.
real things.
Yeah, you could learn something here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's just obscene.
Oh.
That is
And
obscene.
I was behind the camera saying, get it on your hands. Get it all over your hands.
Seal
Yeah.
the deal, let's add some extra crunchy peanut butter. Anaphylaxis is always worth
God, I wish any one of these things would have just killed you.
Yeah.
on top of the
Oh well.
Look at his fingers. Look at his hands. Just-
manager of the station.
look at that concoction there. Look at
And why
the.
not?
Ugh.
And
This is so
I
gross.
really do. I hate being
love it.
sticky, but I'll do it.
You always use it in your post-
Yeah, Joe really did power through this.
Yeah.
I like this bit.
Well, yeah, there's a bit coming up, and we did 2 takes as well.
Dish as raw as
Yep.
possible. And there it is, the Petri chicken dish. This'll poison the fuck out of anybody.
Poison the fuck.
Oh, you can't see outside that window. It's pure white because it's covered in snow.
Yeah. We shot in like January, maybe.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Of course it's poisonous. It's got cells.
And that's me behind the camera.
Oh yeah, stick it in the fridge then. It'll be good for a week. What do you mean it won't keep? It's all raw. I'm not trying this.
This is real.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
Yeah.
He actually looked at. We made him brush his teeth, wash it out with.
No, wait. I didn't brush my teeth. I washed that with hand soap. I put hand soap in my mouth. And,
Joe put
God.
antibacterial hand soap in his mouth to try and stave off any
And then
poison.
immediately after that, he asked for that dildo again.
No. I wasn't brushing my teeth with a dildo.
Playing around with that gaping chicken got him in the mood.
No. No, I wasn't. I didn't want to borrow the chicken for a fleshlight.
No, you wanted to make yourself look like that chicken.
Oh, here's the man himself.
Yeah,
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dan Cherney.
Get churned.
So Dan Cherney, he's somebody who's been involved in all of our projects, and as of today has played the same character in every single one.
Yeah.
In my first feature film, River City Panic, he played a crazed priest, and he reprised that character as cameos in Grace's Room, and kind of like a very minor supporting character in Butcher the Baker's, and then we brought him back as he's just hawking his
his
water.
garbage.
This is such a good bit.
Yeah,
Ah.
Dan Cherney is great because he is so dry.
He's a very good character actor.
Well, when we rehearsed this with him one day on the set, and he came in and he was like, we were like, oh, just be loud and obnoxious. You know, these guys are so bombastic and stuff.
yeah.
And afterwards, he's like, you know what? Can I try something else? And I was like, go for it, Dan. And you'll see it here in a second, but his character just like falls apart internally and externally, and it's
No, they're always a minute.
Look at his face.
here it comes. He's just his life is ruined.
Fine, just do it. Just do it.
Oh,
Just do it. I'll ask you to-
that leg drop. It's
So
all
good.
perfect.
Any good if I had 300 minutes?
No, what can you put in it?
It's no use. Just
Oh gosh.
I don't even know if Dan even realizes how funny he is.
Yeah, he could be on
He's
Adult
so
Swim
good.
or something.
Yeah,
Well,
he's so good.
The thing is that like the stuff we make doesn't get seen by a ton of people, but he shows up eager for everything.
Yeah.
And he really goes for it. I mean, all of our like kind of like supporting people who show up for projects, they all really give their all. Look at this. This is all Dan. He's just
Yep.
doing this.
These are all his choices.
Hey, you're gonna get through this.
Look at this. This is going to be a recurring thing here.
And he's a newspaper reporter.
Joe
by
kissing people.
trade.
Oh yeah,
You know, he's
a respectable
member
member of society.
He's a journalist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you get him in front of these cameras, man, he'll go 100%.
Yeah. He actually wrote a book about Al Capone.
He did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't remember
He's
the
a
name
drummer.
of it.
He was a drummer in a band.
Oh gosh, a
as well.
Beatles cover band.
Yeah. There's a lot to Dan Cherney. Getting chirked.
God, let's call Dan.
Let's hang out with Dan.
Yeah.
Let's just hang out with Dan Cherney tonight.
A bit of continuity here. I think we had to split between two takes for some reason, probably because Joe kept trying to kiss Dan.
No.
Well, you know how Joe does.
I think it's just the rosary beads move a little bit between a couple shots, but God, this is so good. Oh yeah, it's
back on the
on
bottle. But you know what? How many times I've watched this, I never noticed that because I'm all focused on Dan.
As I guessed, Joe wanted to kiss him again, so I had to put it in.
No.
Up here,
Well, when you work with Joe and you're a fella, that's something you got to watch out for.
No.
Joe always seems to want to find a way to kiss you.
No, I'm
That's
going
fine.
for the smooch.
That's totally fine. Just saying.
and there he goes. Yeah, but Nick conceived of the crunchy towel from episode 1, and now we've had the holy water bottle.
Yeah.
You see, if this was like a legit thing, like if somebody actually tried to do this in real life with this type of stuff, I would watch this.
I would, yeah.
Unironically and thoroughly enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Drink a goat. And now it's time for the.
I mean, so much of this I wasn't around for. And so I watched a lot of these episodes as
Well, I
a
think
viewer.
I kept trying to get you to stay, but you're like, no, I really want this to be a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Chinese food because there's a piece of it. There's a piece of it right at the top.
So we had food catered in for all of our meals, and one day we had like a Chinese food, and
How am I even supposed to drink?
it's like a water chestnut and like a piece of like teriyaki chicken or something, a garnish. But inside,
I think there's
like whatever like the grease from the chicken.
Yeah.
is there Tabasco sauce in there too? Was there something hot in there, Joe?
No, I didn't taste anything
I don't
hot.
know.
This is probably one of the grossest ones. I think that was all just like,
I don't know if
that's what the chicken juice looks like.
Yeah, but there's other
cook
stuff
it
in there.
like
I think
that.
there's like milk. There's milk. Definitely
Ooh,
milk.
Okay.
It's some food coloring, definitely.
Ooh.
And that's
It's
what's at the
chunky. It's
bottom.
real chunky.
And he drank through the chicken in the water.
That makes me nauseous. This one.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, that piece going out.
That sure was a great potion, guys.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Look into the eyes of the buck.
It's like looking into the belly of the beast.
Yep. It's like looking into your own. It's like ghost of Christmas future. You're looking at your grave and you're Scrooge.
Yep.
Please call 911.
Please call 911.
It's like I burnt my esophagus.
And here they are, the people with tattoos.
Yeah, they certainly do have some.
So that's
Heather Callie.
what?
Kali.
No, Joe.
What?
Heather Call.
Heather Call.
I thought there was an I.
No.
Okay.
Joe doesn't even know
You're
the
about to
people.
lose an eye.
Okay,
Joe
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
even know the people he knows.
No, I don't know people well.
You've worked on several projects with her, and
Yes,
you don't
I
even know
have.
her last name.
Facebook may have been
Shame on you.
misrepresenting me.
Shame on you.
Okay, I understand.
Oh God. And Mike.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, these guys were great. Unfortunately, I don't think that this was the shortest interview as far as raw footage, because I don't know if Joe was just like running on empty. That's
what would have been the last episode of the day.
Yeah, I
the
think-
last one we filmed.
Yeah, and so I think Joe was running on empty. He didn't quite have the gusto to really kind of counterpoint these two. And so, unfortunately, it wasn't the funniest one, but I cut I think it was like the tightest 90 seconds or 2 minutes. So there's still some really good bits.
Oh, I think this is funny.
Want to see your badge then? That's a business card.
You know, I'm not sure what getting a tattoo is like, but here's my impression of it.
Classic Joe.
Yeah.
You don't know why you're laughing, but yeah. That's identical to how when I got my tattoo, Joe.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly how it went.
Oh no, you spelled my dead sister's name wrong. So what's your favorite color?
I'm pretty sure I wrote that one. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
proud of
you
that.
did.
That's good. That's real good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm aware.
Joe has an actual sister who is a good human being.
Yeah.
She's
Alive and well.
actually in.
Works, goes to college, has a license.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually see her in Butcher the Baker's. She's
Isn't
in it
she
for like
going to be a
second.
doctor? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
yeah. She's trying
Pre-med?
to. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Getting all that
so she could
training.
take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I get the gout.
Good night, folks. Joe, you can't keep.
Well, she's going to become a doctor, so when, assisted suicide or whatever
Oh,
becomes
sure,
legal, Kevorkian style, she'll be able to be there for you.
Oh, we're gonna sign you up. Day one.
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
Joe's gonna be like the test case that goes before the cameras. Everybody's gonna be rooting it. For
Make sure
it.
it's humane.
Yeah.
But except it's gonna go very wrong.
They just gotta inject me with bleach.
We just put an air bubble in there.
Yeah.
But,
Time how long it takes to get to your heart.
So this is the best comment, Cauldron, actually, because Joe actually gets some positivity here to bring him up.
The show is getting better with every episode. I'm constantly laughing, and I even find it entertaining when things go wrong. It's my favorite show.
Look at him. You can actually you can see in his face. He's like his spirits are raising.
Yeah. Look at his eyes. There's a light entering his eyes.
Yeah.
A slight smile around the face.
Okay, that's some bad acting. Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
It's still funny though, Joe. It's worth it.
Okay.
Read another one. Your dick's broke.
Here we go.
I would like to state for the record, but my penis works fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's real big too. It's real big.
Yeah, sure, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's always getting
Engorged.
damaged because you're putting it places it shouldn't be. Door
Yeah.
jams, old pineapples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Emily. So I just told her go like 'cause
Go spray him. Go spray him.
yeah.
It's so good.
Both of them have really good tattoos actually. So they
Yeah. What is that? An eagle?
no, she's got a plague doctor on her arm.
Yeah. 'Cause I was
oh,
gonna say,
okay.
isn't that Butcher?
Oh yeah.
Kind of looks like Hallex, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's episode 4. Gosh, yeah. What a great series so far, gang.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I tell you what, you can say what you want about the Benevolent Buckley Show, but there's nothing quite like it. It may remind you of this, it may remind you of that, it may have DNAs of other kind of similar awkward shows, but I guarantee you, what you see in episode 4 specifically, all that kitchen stuff, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. You know,
Pauline Buckley.
Yeah. You gotta add some more Crisco to your meal. Crisco.
You know,
Well, great, yeah. I don't know. Any other thoughts on episode 4?
I just another fantastic episode. You know, one
Well,
of
actually,
my favorites.
This is the first time I've watched this in quite a while.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I watched it quite a bit after it first came out, and but I feel like it's been,
Probably 6 months to a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. I mean, it came out a year ago, so
Oh, okay.
you definitely watched it a few times. It feels like a lot longer, though. It really does.
It does because we've done Malevolent movies since then, and that's been its own creature too. So
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's fun to remember all this stuff because it's so tight. And I wish. Listen, people. Just send us money.
come on,
We want to make a second season. Let's do it.
you got a birthday coming up. You know what I mean? Maybe you ask for
yeah.
cash for the birthday.
You know
got
what?
any savings bonds?
Yeah.
You cash those fuckers out. You don't need
Yeah.
them.
You know what? My birthday is on February 21st. Maybe you could do it a month early.
Yeah. Give Joe.
Make the checks out to Tyler Am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't get any. I don't need any of it. So yeah.
And hey, do you want to be in season 2? I'm sure if you're
Yeah.
willing to donate some cash, something can be worked out.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So just go to fundbenevolentbuckley.gov.
Yeah. That biz.
Yeah.
And just insert your social security number and your bank
Oh, we'll
routing
take
number.
care of it for you.
You know what we should have done? We should have named Benevolent Buckley Show Fund the Wall. Then
Oh, we would have
we
got
could have
so much
started
money.
Indiegogo, and
Yeah.
we'd have enough for 22 seasons right now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's where we were wrong.
Could
be
you
doing it
imagine
forever.
a multi-million-dollar season of this show?
Oh,
You know, we could
God.
probably get Roseanne. She's doing nothing.
We probably could get
get
Roseanne.
We could get all kinds of famous guests. We get Clint Howard in there. He could talk
Oh,
about his
Clint.
snow globes because he makes snow
Oh,
globes. That's one of his big hobbies. He could make a Joe Buckley snow globe. You know what I
Only
mean?
snow globe. I want to see if it's inserted up someone's ass. One man, one jar.
Okay,
style.
thank you for watching
Okay.
episode 4. We'll see you in episode 5.
Yep. Goodbye.